Shit, how funny.
All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Happy Monday. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. What's going on, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back, guys. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Ready for another good week in the markets. Let me just have a quick look at the news before we do anything. I don't think there's too much going on this week in terms of US dollar news. We do have consumer confidence tomorrow for the US dollar, which will be very big. And you got GDP on Thursday and then PCE on Friday. So not a crazy week. Most of the news will probably come tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. London time. Good morning, man. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone. We're seeing some pretty big ranges on gold today. Some big moves in Asia as well. Congrats on the rebrand, Aaron. Good stuff, mate. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's a big change, but it's good. It's going to be good. Let's get the aircon in. Hey, Jaden, what's going on, man? I did just have an alert here on gold. I was potentially looking to get long on the flip of this 15 here, up into these highs, but you can kind of see you just closed back bearish, so no longs just yet. Having NVIDIA earnings this week. Yep. Big move. Big moves to the stock market this year. Some very big moves. I'm watching quite a lot, which we can have a look at as well. But pretty much here for the day on gold. Obviously, hey Chow, what's going on, man? On Friday, we took advantage of sells on gold. Very nice sells to come all the way down into these liquidity levels. Well, now that we have grabbed these lows, we've seen this decent push up. And you've actually seen today in Asia come all the way back down, re-grab these lows here, close back above, and have a very big, which I wasn't on the charts for, very big 150 tick push up. So we are creating some very aggressive ranges. We do have a trend line coming down here, which I still do believe if anyone is shorting gold from here, stops are going to look to be above there. And I still personally think we could still tap into there one more time. And still tap into 29.50 and even potentially back into the all-time highs one more time on gold. But what I don't want to do is get too chopped up, because you can see we are very range bound. Like if you look at even on the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame, like you look at this daily time frame and you go, well, what's the trend right now? Well, there isn't one. Okay, where's the liquidity? Well, it's all being grabbed. So, although there was no trend on Friday, we still had 2 equal daily lows that needed to be grabbed, so we were shorting into that. But now we've grabbed the lows and we've also grabbed the highs and failed to actually break out of 29.50 and even below 29.25. We are pretty much just stuck in this very big 250 tick range. Very big 250 tick range. All the way from 29.25 all the way up into 29.50. 2 massive levels. Obviously, the overall time frame is very bullish. We know that. But on an intraday, we're kind of topping out at these highs, but we're failing to also close below. So we're getting very choppy in here. As you guys can see, look at the price action. The price action is very messy in here. So we've grabbed our downside liquidity levels. Get rid of this position for a second. We've grabbed the downside. We've also grabbed some highs. Previous 4-hour here in the Asian session, we grabbed some highs, couldn't really close above the resistance. There's not much of a bottom wick on this 4-hour. So we may come down to create that a little bit more. The reason I was looking for that 15 flip before is you have a lot of hourly equal highs, and this hourly was looking like it was going to fake out. but it doesn't look like it's ready to do so. I was hoping we would see this hourly close above, so then we could buy it all the way up into 29.50 in this London session, but it's not looking like it just yet. We've still got 15 minutes. Anything can happen. When you go to click off the site, it will pop up automatically, man. If you're on it and then you go to click off, it will pop up. It should pop up, man. But yeah, if this 15 does close back below, like you had a nice... I was kind of watching this 15 where you grab the lows, close back bullish. So you had a decent 15-minute fake out of this level. And I was looking to see if this 15 could flip bullish and have a drive, which we may still get. On the 15-minute close below. Here. Grab the lows, broke above this level. But then this 15 has just closed straight back below. So unless we get back above here, then cool, I can see some fake out buys. You kind of have some trend lines coming down here as well. But it is very, very choppy. I think gold's going to need a lot of patience today. I think you're going to be able to manage like 5-minute positions here today on gold. It's going to be very, very, very choppy on the 5-minute. But yeah, I do like price to come back up into 29.50. Grab a lot of these highs. I do believe anyone who's, taking some big shorts from this region, looking for this huge play down, where's their stop going to be? Probably just above this high. Which once you do break this resistance, back up into this high is about 70 ticks. Which even, maybe a 15-minute fake out back above that, into the highs you have about 50, and then potentially 100. So we could have some good ranges here today. We do just need to be a little bit patient. Gold has been very, very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. Even here in Asia, you saw this big run up. I personally didn't really want to trade it because there was still no real direction for me. And although it was having a nice big up, it's like I just zoom out. Where's the liquidity? Well, there isn't any. So just have to be a little bit patient. But hopefully this hourly close in 10 minutes can give us some sort of direction. Break back above this level. We're re-grabbing the lows. The 15-minute closed bearish. You grab the lows. You close back bullish. Cool. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get it. It's only Monday morning. We've got plenty of time here. But I do like the liquidity levels sitting above here on gold. But yeah, hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. We'll still get some plenty of good moves this week. We had an absolutely fantastic Friday to end the week last week. This is coming up to the final week of February as well. Final week of February. And this monthly is looking very, very, very bullish. As always. Huge. Look how big this monthly closure is. So you see the daily starting to find some resistance. You look back at this month and you go, wow, we are still absolutely ripping on gold. Absolutely ripping. It's been a phenomenal start to the year, that's for sure. We'll have a look at some other markets as well, whilst we wait for Goldie to be good to us. Let's have a look at copper. What did copper do last week? This was that big run up. If anyone hasn't already, be sure to go check out the YouTube video I posted yesterday of this copper trade. It's about $3,800 trade. And I just recapped it yesterday. Very, very key. I've been busy working on all the retreat stuff. We've got the trading retreat this weekend as well, which is going to be awesome. It's come around so quick. But let me just get rid of this. The retreat's going to be in Bali this year, man. We're doing it in Bali. We're doing it in Bali this next week. And then we got Bali again in June. We just got the perfect villa for it, so we just continue to do it there. And it's a very, very good spot. But taking a look on copper here, you had a pretty big rejection to this resistance. We were talking about the sells into these weak lows. Well, now that we're down there, we're going to have to see if we can start holding some big areas to potentially keep pushing up. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on it, man. To be fair, maybe I should have included it in, but there's a way to ask. It was more so the way it was asked. If someone was like, oh, look, would you mind showing it to me just so just so I can see it? It's like, yeah, sure, no problem. But when you ask like an asshole, I'm gonna reply to you like an asshole. I'm gonna make a video out of you as well. Yeah, issue me a certificate. Yeah, I hope I get one. Might come on the June one. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's still some tickets left. Just come home for a Bali on a personal treat. Nice, Tom. Nice. Yeah, that's why I had to pin his comment. I had to pin it. He hasn't replied to me on Instagram just yet, so I can make a reply to his comment and make a reel out of it. But we'll do a video of it. Always fun. This month on copper is about to massively break out. But look at where the monthlies come into. Massive, massive, massive resistance on copper there as well. Huge, huge, huge levels. So copper, I don't think I'm going to be trading copper today. I don't really see any liquidity levels or any sort of direction. I mean, if you break these lows, you could continue pushing down. But do I want to sell copper at support? No, not really, unfortunately. And this is a major level. All of this, just one big massive area where you could even bounce a little bit from as well. I'm in Ubud right now. Nice, man, nice. It's awesome up there as well. Very relaxed. Very cool spot. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. I know you had a big sell-off on the stonks on Friday. Neutral bias for gold? Yeah, pretty much. Neutral bias for gold. I mean, I'm overall looking for longs with the way that Friday grabbed the downside liquidity. But yeah, somewhat neutral. But do I want to be selling gold into all of this noise to the left? Not really. But you could say, well, then why would you want to buy into noise to the left? Well, because we're overall bullish. So selling gold is very risky. But it was good on Friday because we had liquidity levels. But now the liquidity has been grabbed. This low grabbed this low. This low grabbed this low. So now that all lows have been grabbed, I'm not really interested in any sells. Copper chart on futures gold and see. I think I'm trading the futures chart on gold, but I've never traded copper up until like the past year or so, and I've only ever learned off this copper futures chart. Whereas I learned to trade gold off this currency chart. Therefore, it's important for me to understand the liquidity levels. Whereas copper, I've only ever traded off this, so I don't really correlate the two. But I do all my analysis on the currency chart for gold, but then execute on the futures. Yeah, you had some pretty decent drops on the stocks on Friday, which I think is very nice. It's got some big stocks coming into some very big levels. You had a decent sell-off here on the S&P. I think it was like minus 2% or something, which is quite a lot for the S&P. Yeah, just about 1.9-ish. But you can kind of see it's in a massive range. You get these massive dips and you recover quite well. So I'm not really too phased about that. You have some massive earnings coming up this week as well. Microsoft as well, having some decent sell-offs, coming into some big levels. Big levels. Google as well, having a big dip. I'm still in this Google position. I'm hoping it dips more so I can get some more of this. Same as Tesla. I'm still in Tesla, but I think Tesla can drop more back down into these areas where I'd consider buying some more. Buying this every single month or something like that. But I think, yeah, the first quarter is always pretty bearish for Tesla. So I think this is given some very good long-term opportunities. Let's have a look at the DAX. What did the DAX do? Oh, big push on Monday. Big push on Yeah, Monday today. Wow, look at that. Huge push to start the day. Massive gap up, back up at the resistance. Wow, look at that. Huge, 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 huge. That's a massive gap. Look at that. Goldie's got 1 minute to get back above this level for longs. Still, the hourly's not looking too bad. Not looking great, but it's not looking too bad. I think the hourly's kind of almost trying to get retails to jump in shorts. People probably try and jump in shorts off this hour, probably looking for something like that. So I imagine most people are probably trying to short this here on gold. So if most people are trying to short, we can get back above. We can use longs. I use trading 2-on-2 at the minute, man. I have interactive brokers as well. But I'm just kind of playing around with the two, but majority is in, yeah, trading 2-on-2. JPY USD, daily bouncing up or follow. Let's have a, I don't know, got 6 seconds. Yeah, no worries, man. Let's have a quick look at the US dollar. Are we still selling off? Yeah. Decent wick down into lows to start the week as well. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, man. Kind of found some support last week on the US dollar, and this week is instantly coming down and liquidating the lows, which is interesting. This would be a big level where you could see the US dollar start to gain some strength, even just to pull back up to these levels. Little head and shoulders potentially forming there. No top wick on this weekly as well. Could see the US dollar gain some strength. Let's see. We've got this hourly close coming in here on Goldie. Let's see. See if we can close above. Let me have a look. Couldn't quite close above, but we have still closed bullish. 15-minute grab the lows, closed bullish. If I had better confirmation, I would consider this. This range is just a bit annoying. Euro USD. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. But if I'm looking for, I'm not in this, by the way. I'm just having a look here. If I'm looking for the US dollar to continue pushing up, well then, we should be looking for Euro USD to do the opposite. Which you can kind of see you are at massive, massive, massive resistance as well. Big, big resistance. But if the US dollar is going to gain strength, then Euro USD should push down. Would I be buying Euro USD at major daily resistance? No. Personally not. Personally not. Let's see. I really want to see gold just get back above this level. I want to see it get back above the level with volume as well. Because that's the only thing, is you'd have the perfect technicals in place like this. Not perfect, but good technicals in place. But if there's no volume and you just kind of close above, then back below, it's just an absolute nightmare. So it's the only reason I'm not taking this 15-minute flip. But I do believe a lot of people will be trying to short here on gold. New to the stream, welcome, man. The reason I look at the spot chart instead of the futures is because the spot chart grabs highs and lows more than the futures. And then liquidity grabs are very important for me. Whereas if I just watch the futures, I will miss the very, very key liquidity grabs. Like sometimes the currency chart could grab these highs, whereas the futures chart could leave a double top. Whereas if you just watch the futures doesn't need to grab it if the currency's been grabbed. Nice little 15 flip there. What's that? 15. So if you were in this, you'd have to, second you come into that resistance, aggressively be break even. There's just a lot of noise on gold in this area. It's a little bit tough. Although I do like that 15 flip because you close very bearish, and then you liquidate the lows and then close bullish. Just couldn't really get back above. Future chart and currency chart are looking exactly the same today, which is nice. 15 minutes looking the same. Grab the lows, close bullish. This 15's flipping. This wick here is much higher though. Which, what's this? This current 15 flip on the futures. What is it? It's like, yes, 10 ticks on this current 15 flip. It's very, very. It's a very, very small range. Very, very small range. Hey, Mikey, what's going on, man? What up? What up? Yeah, I think you're gonna come for them previous hourly highs on gold. Any rejections from here, I do believe a lot of people will be trying to load up these shorts. Anyone trying to load up shorts on gold will very likely get squeezed out here soon. Let me just have a quick look. I don't really want to look at it. Yeah, not bad. 5 minutes, quite nice actually. And see if you get back above and you get a quick bottom wick. Let's see. Let me just make sure if it's the same on the futures. 5 minute. See that this wick here on the futures is very far away. 30 ticks away. Opposed to 12 on the currency, which means you'd have to manage on the currency as soon as they get grabbed. You do have a big trend line coming down here as well. Lots of people are jumping in these shorts. If we get an instant bottom wick on this next 5, I will consider it. Break even at 17. I won't be taking any retest entries today because it's in a range. I'll only take. It's going to break out actually. I want to take the flips. Let's see. Let's see if we get an instant bottom wick here on gold. Yeah, you got an instant bottom wick. Let me see. Very, very tight on the futures. Come down a little bit more. Squeeze down a little bit more and I'll have a buy stop here in a second. Alright, there we go. I'm putting a buy on the break of this 5 minute high. Risking off somewhere in this area. And seeing if we can continue to flip. There's a very nice instant bottom wick, but I want to see this current 5 minute flip and drive with good volume. And I will manage around this liquidity level. I have to manage pretty aggressively, but that's fine. This was a pretty nice push. Futures get pushing down pretty hard here. This is why I'm putting in the buy stop. And not taking a retest entry. Only get triggered if it does actually flip. All right. I just got tagged in there. The futures hasn't flipped yet. Oh no, it has. I was about to say the futures hasn't flipped yet. The futures has flipped. I'm trying to see if we can run this up much higher. As soon as we start breaking some highs as well, I will bring in stop below the 5 minute low soon, but let's see. I haven't adjusted my stops just yet. Futures is not really moving too much. I got very, very good entry there. Very, very good entry. Entry on the futures is at 59.4. I'd have a hard stop below the previous 5 low just to be safe. But if we start to close back below, I would manage before that. So my entry on the futures is at 29.54. As soon as this currency chart grabs the highs here, doesn't matter where the futures chart is, I have to manage my futures position. As soon as we start grabbing these highs, which is previous hourly highs, I have to manage. Come on, Goldie, where's that volume, man? Where's that volume? Anyone trying to short here on gold stops to be above here? Either here or here. Futures chart back down. Come on, Goldie. Give us that volume. If the currency closes back bearish, back below here, I will look to get out. Because I'm buying off the fact that you're breaking out of this level. So if you start closing back below, well then I'll exit. Currently minus 8 ticks here. Minus 10. Futures coming down a lot. Minus 10 ticks there. May have to get out soon. If this 5-minute closes bearish, guys, I'll be getting out straight away. I don't like this trade. This is the thing in these ranges. The technicals are there, but the volume is just non-existent. Even if it was to close like this, open with the top wick, I'll still get out. I wanted to see this 5 close with volume. Even if you close like as doji as that, I wanted to see it. Quick little bottom wick and then push. Here. Back below. Yeah, back below there. Let's see. 40 seconds. You still haven't even grabbed the previous hourly highs. That's the only annoying thing because I know they're going to get grabbed. You are grabbing previous 30-minute highs though. You are grabbing 30 highs. Let's see, 20 seconds. If we close like this, I'll just get out. About only minus 9 ticks, which is good to manage. I just don't like this volume though. I'm not really willing to hold it. 10 seconds. Let me see. I might just bring up the stop below the low here in a second. It probably grabbed them, but yeah, I'm going to bring in the stop below the low. The stop's going in below the previous 5-minute low. I'm only risking about 10 ticks here. If it comes back down, I don't want to be in. Nice top wick on this 5 though. So I'm risking it's 8 ticks on the currency, but it's about 110 on the futures. Bring my stop loss up a little bit. My stop loss on the futures is 29.53. 29.53. Currency flipping bearish. Nah, I'm getting out there. I'm closing there, guys. Minus 5 ticks. I don't like that trade. I'm getting out there. I just closed, which if you're on the currency, it's basically break even. But on the futures, it's like minus 5. I took a... What did I take? Let me see. Where are we? I just don't like how we were stalling so much. Minus 6 ticks. 6 ticks is a good loss. I can take that. I'm not really willing to hold it. I just, like I say, I don't like the volume. We could have re-entries. We can absolutely keep re-entries. That's what I want to keep the loss small. You know, minus $60 is nothing. But what we don't want to do is just hold on to that trade for the sake of it. If we were going to break that resistance and drive, we would have done it already. Yeah, good trade management. Yeah, absolutely, man. minus 6 ticks is good. To me, there's no point just holding this trade open and just hoping it pushes. It might still push, but to be honest, if we are going to push, I think we'll grab the 5-minute lows and then push, which I'll just get back in if we do. If we start grabbing these lows, getting back above, break some highs, you know, we'll make back our 6 ticks in seconds. 6 ticks is nothing. Got bench, yeah, nice, yeah. 25 tick, took the previous 5, nice. You took this one? Yeah, that was the 15 one. Probably should have been in that one. 26, yeah, it's beautiful, man, beautiful. We're going to get that 15 close here as well. So let's just see how the 15 is going to close. I think it's going to close quite nice. Yeah, it's going to close quite nice, but guess what? It's still going to give us a bottom wick before then pushing. So rather than trying to hold that trade open, let's just see if this 15-minute can actually close above there and then bottom wick and then get back in. So the trade direction isn't wrong. To me, I still like longs. It's just not ready yet. It's just not ready yet, which, you know, sometimes you have to give your trades 2, 3 chances sometimes, but look at that resistance. We still didn't actually close above, looking like a evening star there as well. So now I want to see, grab these lows, get back above, and I'll get back in. Which if we do, 18, 20, yeah, easy. Easy. Let's see. Yeah, the futures was more. If on the currency it was like minus like 1 tick or something, but yeah, it was more on the futures. We got time here. We got time. No need to rush it. No need to rush back into this yet. We got plenty of time here. Plenty of time. How long have we got? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Better to wait for a breakout? You can wait for a breakout. But I'm not swing trading. I don't need to wait for a 4-hour breakout. I'm trading the liquidity grab, so if by the time I wait for a 4-hour breakout, I'll probably miss my scalp. I'm only looking for a quick 5-10 minute trade, so depends on your style. I'm also shorting off the fact that most people will be trying to sell here with stops above that high. So I'm trying to buy into just this little quick scalp, like a quick 15-20 tick scalp. Let's have a look. 15 just closed, still nice and bullish. So I want to see us come down, grab these lows, and then get back above, and then we'll get back in. All I want to see is just a nice little liquidity wick here. Nice little liquidity wick here. And then, we can even look for that. Manage around here, around 20, which on the futures is like 30, and see if we can come up more. But yeah, on an intro, this already has had the breakout. Here was the lows that got grabbed. You've broken out of here. So if we come back down, hold this level, all we need to do is, as soon as we break this resistance, from here to here, we're going to see come in pretty quick. All right, cool. We're grabbing these lows now. Very nicely. Look at that. Good management there as well. Would hit full stops. Look at that. Beautiful. So if we start breaking back above this 5-minute high, we can get back in. Which, if we look for this flip up into here is about 20. I want to hold it much more, but manage at 20. Stop will be about 14. Let's see. And this is the reason we don't just hold losing trades for the sake of it. If we were going to flip, we would have done it from here. But we clearly needed to come down and grab more liquidity. Let me see. Decent grab there. The only thing is the 30 is at big resistance. Nice 15 bottom wick. Let's see. Is this going to flip? Don't want us to flip too quick. Because what would that look like? If we take this from here to here, what's that? 14 tick stop. Manage at these highs of 15. Let's see. I'm just gonna see this 5. I'm gonna see this 5 close. The futures is still like pushing down quite a lot here. Although this currency is rejecting, the futures is still looking pretty heavy. No orders in for me just yet. And I'm also watching this 30-minute chart up here, and a 30-minute is grabbing previous 30-minute highs and kind of holding this resistance. Like I said, it's going to be one of them days. It's not going to be an easy day, but we already do that before we start looking for trades. I may even go down to micro soon. Top step chart, good to handle. How do you mean good to handle, man? Like good to trade off? Like, yeah, you mean this platform? So you mean this platform? Yeah, I think it's great, man. Let's try to do all my execution that you guys see me do here. Yep. Yeah, it's good. Even on that little loss that I had a buy stop on the flip of this candle, and my execution was perfect. I didn't have any 1-2 tick fills. It was literally on the dot. It was perfect. Come on, Goldie, what are we doing here? Are we going up? Are we going down? What are we up to? I don't think even Goldie knows where we're going today. Yeah, 30. Where's the 30? Here's the thing. This is what I'm watching this. I'm watching this 30, and you kind of got, you got support here, and you've also got resistance here. That's the only thing I was watching. Is like you are grabbing these 30 highs and kind of holding above. So it's like you got resistance here, you got support here. We are playing with a very, very tough range. Very, very tough range. Let's see, 30 seconds. I do love this level here. I believe so many people would be trying to short here on gold. So many people trying to short here. Stops. Or here. But, although I would love gold to push up into there, what I would love and what gold wants to do is two very different things. Yeah, so many equal highs, man. Yep, good spot. So many equal highs. That's what I'm kind of trying to buy. That's what I'm looking for longs. I'm looking for longs because I believe a lot of people will be trying to short this hourly breakout. I'm looking for that. But to me, even if gold's going to have a decent push down, you're very likely going to come up and grab these highs first, and then potentially push down. So that's all that trade would be. How was that 5 close? Trying to find some support. Not really. Yeah, not clean the moment. Nah, not at all. It's in a massive range on every single time frame. Daily, 4 hourly, 30 minute, 5 minute. Every single hourly is in a very, very tough range. It's not going to be an easy day. That's for sure. That's why I was happy to cut my trade at like -6 ticks and just wait. Coming back down for the lows again. You're gonna have a little trend line here, maybe. We just need some volume. Where's the volume, Goldie? Maybe looking like 30 close. Yeah, Daily's creating some big ranges. That's why Friday was a great day. Friday was a fantastic day. But now that you grabbed highs, you grabbed lows, you kind of need a daily breakout or a daily fake out to kind of confirm a good move. Got a little join you all. Oh, good man, you missed a 6 tick loss, so paid off. I took a little 6 tick loss here on gold. Yeah, could come in. Yep. Potentially London Open, man. Yep. Have a look at this trade. Let's have a look, man. Silver looking good. Me and Silver don't get on too well. Look at this fucking silver trade. Yeah, it could be kind of grabbing some highs. What's that already up to? Yeah, let's have a look, man. Testing the patience. Yeah, definitely testing the patience. But yeah, I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. Ready for another good week. Another busy week. Just gotta be patient, like I said, when the daily isn't as clear, although we're trading the 5 minute, it's still important to wait for some sort of daily direction. If there's no daily direction, trying to trade the low time frame is very difficult. How do I get up this chart, man? 2 seconds. Here we go. Copy link. Let me see. Paste. Where's your link? Here. Paste. Yeah, that was a huge trade. We bring this forward to the retreat as well, man. We spoke about this. Some of the guys actually took these buys in Discord as well. I personally didn't. It just wasn't really. It was a bit risky for me just because it was so range bound, but it absolutely made sense. You grabbed lows and you broke out and you had some nice highs and a beautiful trend line. I think it's a very nice trade. Took the break even. Yeah, if you took the break even, you put your stop loss at support, which is fine, you know. But then once you grab the lows and hold support, you get straight back in. And I have made a whole video on that as well, about not just letting a trade hit break even and just watching it hit take profit. If it hit you break even, then grabs lows, starts rejecting, just get straight back in. Don't think too much, man. As long as you hold above this level, just take it. If it was to close back below, just cut it. But there was no reason to exit that trade for me personally. You go to break even because, you know, you've hit a level where the trade can go against you. Whereas in this situation, you hadn't. You had a beautiful liquidity grab, a lovely, lovely, lovely breakout. Came down, grabbed the lows, and ripped. That was a lovely, lovely, lovely call. And that's what you want to take away from that, man. Refining break evens and refining, you know, the risk management that you guys see me do on stream, that comes with time. But you guys want to get good at just having your entry, having your stops, having your targets, and just letting the position actually play out. Not bad 5-minute close there. But that was a very, very nice call, Mikey. It was a very, very nice call, man. I really like that trade. That's a beautiful trade, man. 50 tick. Yeah, 50 ticks would have been solid. Yeah, it can't be. That's the thing. It depends if it's like if it's a scalp. Like even if you wanted to close something and then get back in, you know, maybe you could have closed something and then come back to break even. But the most important thing is actually, Goldie could flip here soon. The most important thing is giving your trade a second chance. Very, very, very important. Which actually maybe it's not out yet. Maybe I've not posted that video yet. If I haven't posted that video yet, which maybe I haven't actually. Nah, I haven't. That's my bad. I'm talking shit. I have recorded that video. So I have a video coming out, man, about this, about someone in the community who did this. Alad let his trade hit break even a couple of times, or let it hit a loss and just didn't get back in. And this is why giving trades multiple chances, which we'll talk about in the retreat as well, is very, very, very key. Sometimes, you know, like I say, even with these buys that we've taken here this morning, like even if I took a break even here, to me, if I take a break even, it's because the entry is not valid at that point. But it doesn't mean the overall trade is wrong. It's just not right now. But that doesn't mean, you know, if we start grabbing lows and breaking back above, I won't get back in. Me personally, sometimes I could give my trades like, you know, 2-3 chances. There he is. There's Alad. No, I haven't actually. I hadn't made it yet. I have made it, but it's not out yet. My editor dude hasn't cooked it up. But yeah, I did a video about just giving Alad an example, and it's so important, and we do it so often, so many times that you could just let a trade just hit break even and then just watch it push in your favor, or just let it hit your stop and then just watching it push in your favor. Whereas for me, I don't do that. You know, if I watch my trade hit stop loss, like I don't care, like that's fine. But what I'm very willing to do is get straight back in when it gives me the opportunity to do so. So with your trade here, man, just for you guys on Zoom who are wondering as well. So you got in, I think, what I believe you got in like somewhere around here, was it? I've lost it now, but it was somewhere around there, or I can't remember where it was. But you basically got break even here, like as this came back down to your entry, which is fine. But as you can kind of see here, at this point, what have you done? This is beautiful, because what have you done? You've grabbed the lows, you've held support, but what have you not done? You haven't grabbed the highs. So that's an easy next target. So as soon as I see this grab the lows and getting back in, bam, I'm straight back in that trade. And you had it all the way up to here, which was fantastic. So you can take the break even, that's fine. How do I got to close? 2 minutes says 30 close, guys. This is flipping, but I want to see this 30 close. So you can take the break even here. But the only thing with going to break even and managing your trades the way that we do is that you have to give them a second chance. Or just have your entry, have your stop loss, have your target, and just let it play out. You can do one of the two, but what you don't want to do is just go to break even and then do nothing. It's more of a psychological battle, to be honest, but it's very, very important. All right, let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Not that different. Only difference is this hasn't grabbed the lows, futures has. Looks pretty identical to me. On the futures, the only difference is this candle's grabbed the lows. That's it. But yeah, it's a very, very key point. All right, we got this 30 close coming in 1 minute here, guys. All I'm waiting for. This 30 close. I think a lot of people are going to be getting scared of their shorts. What I do think is possible is this. One more time. But let's see. We got 1 minute till this close. 1 minute. My ears were burning. Yeah, we were roasting you, man. We were just talking shit about you for the past hour. Never. Never. Grabbing the highs. Yeah, see, this 30 close is going to be key. 30 close. I really wanted to see it get back above 15. 15 is still looking all right, though. Kind of similar to here. Why is it looking all right? Because you have equal highs that you haven't grabbed. But what we could do is the next 15 could come down, liquidate the lows, and then we get back above, and then we take it. But you got some nice highs sitting around here as well. It's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. So what I want to see is we want to see price come down for a bottom wick, grab the lows, and then we want to look for the longs. 30-minute grab the highs, failed to close above. It's the only downside of this trade. Is that 30 close. It's not the best. But to me, this trade is based off hourly liquidity. I do want to see a bottom wick first, though. The daily lows, yeah. Yeah, well, to me, I was like, because this low here, the reason you wouldn't want to see price grab these lows is because Friday's low was the liquidity grab. So you need to see that low respected in order if this is going to push up. So that's a very valid stop. Because if you re-break that low, you'll probably come lower. As long as you respect Friday's low, because Friday was the liquidity grab, and today we want to get the continuation. Yeah, we're on GCJ25, man. GCJ25. Morning, everyone. Good morning, man. Good morning. 200 people tuning in on YouTube. Remember, guys, drop a little like for the stream. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Taking a -6 ticks so far here today. Can get back in at any point. I just want to let the markets come to me and give me some volume. Still early days. Only 7:30 London time. We got time. We got time. Yeah. What he said. Same as anyone else, like with Mikey sharing his chart. Good job on actually sharing that chart, Mikey. It's very important to, you know, just not share that chart and just pretend it didn't happen. But you share it, you learn from it. If anyone wants to share any charts, especially you guys on Zoom, it doesn't matter if you took a loss or took a win. It's how we learn. There's no egos here. No one's going to laugh at you for taking a loss. If they do, they're getting kicked out. No one's going to laugh at you for taking a loss. There's no egos here. We're all learning and getting better. And the way they do that, and is Brad here? Bradley, are you here? Bradley is here. And Brad, that message you shared on Discord, man, was incredible about the struggles, man, because like I say, sharing that is part of accepting it. Sharing the losses together is part of accepting the loss, and it's part of learning it. You know, it takes a lot of balls to share losses and share trades in front of other people, but it keeps you accountable and it keeps you in check. It's how you grow. Who cares? Like I say, no one's going to laugh at you for taking the loss. We're going to learn from it and we're going to learn together. If you keep taking the loss on your own, then you just quit on your own, then you're never going to treat this community as to what it's actually for. Squeezing up here on Goldie. See if we get a strong 5 close without grabbing these highs, we may get back in. Because the 30's coming back for them previous 30-minute highs, which I said was the retail trap. Yep, absolutely, man. If a lose becomes a lesson, then a loss is a win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Goldie doing is a bit dirty here. Even though the 5 minutes is a bit messy, every other time frame is messy, so I can't even blame it on the 5 minute. Every time is messy. Brad's here. Good man. Top Step does it automatically, man. Top Step does it automatically. Wow, look at that. 15. 30 ticks in 30 ticks in this 1 5-minute candle here on gold. Oh, damn it. That's so unlucky. So unlucky because this is what we were saying. It's kind of one of them was like, I know this is going to come. But I'm not going to hold it for no reason. But this is what I was saying. Most people who were trying to short here, this is what we're saying. Most people are trying to short here. Where's their stop? Stops are above here and here. So we do still have this level up here. And the future still hasn't grabbed these highs. So we still could get back in here. But that's most retailers are probably getting stopped out from their initial position. Or if they're getting super emotional and they can't accept the loss, they're going to drag that stop loss up. And where's it going to be? It's going to be just above here. Took 180 loss on my funded again today. Locked myself out. Good man. Then got 42 ticks on my combine. Still trying to understand why. It's part of a. It's probably a psychology thing, man. We'll sit down and go through it on the retreat as well. But it can be. You know, you could smash a combine and trade a combine, and then you kind of don't do so well on the fund account. Well, the reason is because you're kind of putting pressure on yourself because it's an express funded account that you could actually start making some real money off. So it starts to bring in a lot more pressure. But don't get me wrong, I'm the same. I perform fantastically on combines, and then sometimes on express fund accounts, it can be a bit funny. And that's literally, wait there. Too busy rambling on here. Let me see. A little bit more of a bottom wick here. I'm going to see if we get these longs on gold. Manage if you close back below here. I want to see a little bit more of a bottom wick though. Futures coming down for a bottom wick. The futures still has about 20 plus ticks into the highs. What is that? What is that? What is that? Why is a bearish candle pushing up? What on earth is that? What is going on? Why? Yeah, there you go. I'm not in this, guys. I'm not in this. Let me just move that way. As much to learn losses, you might have helped on here. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But yeah, the reason that people struggle on express fund accounts and not the combines is you execute so well on the combine because you don't give a shit. Like, you don't care about the P&L. Like, you just trade the charts. You're not too worried about if this trade doesn't work out, or if it does. Like, you just trade. You cut the losses quick. You take another position quick because you're confident. And, on the express fund account, if you take a loss, you're like, oh, no, shit. Like, what have I done wrong? And then, the next trade comes up again, and then you don't take it. Goldie ripping up here, guys, but the futures is not moving. Futures is not moving. So I'm not really too bothered about missing this. Futures is doing nothing. Futures is up 4 ticks. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly, Alan. No emotional attachment on the demo account. And there's much more emotions attached to the funded account because you know that you can actually start making real life-changing money on this. But you can't trade like that. You just got to, and I know it's easier said than done, but I have done it all. I've had plenty of funded accounts. I have blown funded accounts. I've been a couple of hundred away from getting a significant payout, gone on tilt. Like, it's normal. We all do it. But you just eventually get to a point where it's like, how much is this futures pushing? 5 ticks. You just eventually get to a point where it's like, no, I'm just gonna trade the charts. Like I always say to you guys, it doesn't matter if I'm on a combine, on express fund account, on a personal. I just trade the charts. I just trade what's right in front of me here, and that's the reason that I have my funded account and these charts on 2 completely different screens, because I don't want to see my balance. I don't want to see my position. I just want to see the charts. Like, people, you can trade on TradingView and have your position right here, but I don't like to, because I don't like to see my position. I don't like to see my P&L moving. I don't like to see any of that. I like to see just pure, clean price action. What's price telling me to do? Is price telling me that I'm in my express fund account and I should start hesitating? Of course not. Price is just printing candles, bullish and bearish candles. All I have to do is just understand what's right in front of me and not think about all the other bullshit. And that's when you'll really start doing well on trading, when you can kind of treat the funded accounts exactly the same as if they're a demo account. Just treat it the exact same way. Like I say, it's easier said than done, but you kind of have to get burnt a few times in the markets to actually get good at doing that. And that's the only way you can even get good at it as well. It's just taking the losses, losing the funded accounts, and then getting to a point where it's like, okay, cool. I know I can fucking trade, and I know it's just me that keeps messing up. So let me actually just start executing and managing properly. Yeah, yep. Overconfident last door, 6K last week, May last week. Had to share it, absolutely. It takes a lot of balls to share that as well, man. But as long as you know that what you did wrong, you know, it was nothing to do with the charts, you'll absolutely bounce back, man, 100%. Anyone who tells you the perfect trade of the 100% rate is fucking lying. And it doesn't matter, like I said to you guys, it doesn't matter what level you get to in your trading journey. Like, this shit still comes up. Like I said to you guys in one of my YouTube videos, last year, overnight, I was like minus $15,000 on a trade. It was purely my own stupid mistakes on my live account as well. Minus 15,000. They're just purely just based off stupid mistakes, but you just have to learn from them and just make them a lot less. Although this currency is pushing it, guys, if you're wondering why I'm not buying gold here, is the futures 5-minute is currently up 4 ticks. So there's not really a lot I can really do with this. As much as I would love to be in this, like we originally were, unfortunately I can't chase it. But yeah, and that's the thing, you will bounce back, but you'll bounce back only once you actually accept what you're doing wrong. A lot of people just do the same shit time and time and time again. They take the same losses, they take the same stupid psychological mistakes, they keep taking the revenge trades, they keep loading up on the big size, like they just keep doing the same shit without actually reflecting on it. But as long as you actually look back at the loss and go, okay, cool, I did this, this, and this wrong, moving forward, I'm not going to do this, then great. Whereas so many people just go around in the same rabbit cycle for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just doing the same shit over and over and over again, expecting something to change. You have to get to a point where it's like, okay, cool, like, let me just stop making these mistakes and let me start trading properly. Wake up at minus 15,000. Oh shit, yeah, yeah. It was weird though, like it was honestly, it was very tough, especially because I couldn't tell my partner because I'll tell you, I don't understand it, like, so it's just, you just kind of have to deal with it yourself. But that comes with scaling size as well, you know. And that's the thing, like, there's so many different barriers to go. Like, you're trying to, right now, most of you guys are trying to cross the barrier of just getting consistent. And then once you get consistent, you're trying to cross the barrier of then trying to trade bigger size and then dealing with the bigger number losses. Like, it's just a constant battle of growth in trading, which if you're not the type of person who likes constant growth, then trading's probably not for you, because it's not something where you can just do it and you're going to get good at it and you're just going to stay the same forever. It doesn't work like that. It's a constant game of progression. Yeah, 100%, Luke. Yeah, even the best traders like Tom Hoger go on losing streaks, but manage risk and bounce back. 100%, man. It's normal. It's absolutely normal. But the main thing for me is, like, if I do go on a losing streak or I feel like I'm doing something stupid, like, I'll just flatten everything and just walk away from the charts. Like, for me personally, gold could rip 1,000 ticks today, and I wouldn't have any fear of missing out. Maybe a little bit, but I wouldn't care that much because I know I can come back tomorrow and my position is still going to be there. But if I revenge trade, I go on tilt and I blow my account, well, I'm not going to have an account to trade tomorrow. So as long as I can manage my risk and just cut my position and walk away, well, the markets are still going to be here tomorrow. We're still going to be here to trade another day as long as we don't blow up and do something stupid. Needs to become the norm, though. It's normal to blow these absolute, yeah, 100%. Rule biased ones accounts. Yeah, take confidence, 100%, man, 100%. Yep, so true. Best time to get out of this trade? For me, this was the first target. I was in the buys from here. This is my first target, so I'd be break even. But the real target's up here. So if I was still in this, I wouldn't be taking profit off here. It's not worth it. But I would be break even. I'd be trying to run it up into these highs. Which is, I'm trying to get back in here on God. I just want to see some 5-minute lows grabbed so I can get a stop. Start trading when I started playing golf. My mentor was brutal in the first 4 months, but I think it helped me personally. Time, yeah, trading and golf are like the most mentally toughest things you can do. I fucking played golf a handful of times, and I know that if you're not in the right mindset, it is absolutely terrible. That's why there's a I can't remember his name. There's a good psychological trading coach who also coaches professional golfers. He helps professional traders, and he also helps professional golfers because they're so similar and because it's all to do with your mind. Yeah, still find my stance good, man. I want to be in these buys, guys. Really annoying just to see this push. I just can't buy it from here. I have no stop to buy it from here. So unfortunately, I just have to watch it push without me, which is annoying because we're so perfect on the direction, which I knew we would be. Just catching an entry on any time frame today, it's just very messy. Even the 5 minute, you know, sometimes the 5 minute could be messy. And you go back and look at the 15 and think the 15 is clean, but it's not even really that clean. In the bar on the FTMO, yeah, nice, man, nice. If you've got a big stop, it's good. As soon as, like I said to you guys, if you are in this, just manage your risk at these highs, but the main target is at least here, and you may even run up to 29.50 depending on how big you want to play this. But for me, I would be, if I saw 40 ticks today at, where are we? Where is it? Oh, it doesn't matter. At these highs, I'd be locking some in, just based off how range bound we have been. And these highs to me are a very nice target where anyone who's still short here on gold stops are above these highs. Kind of what we said earlier. Anyone who is selling gold here stops right above there. Which it looks like we're going to rip through it. It's 10 ticks away now. It's a real shame. Real shame, Goldie. Did us a bit dirty here. But like I said, yeah, wasn't expecting it to be an easy day by any means. It's not going to be an easy day because the higher time frame is so range bound. But look at it. Even look at this this current 30. It doesn't have much of a bottom wick, even if we zoom out. You have to really zoom in to see it's got one, but it doesn't have much. But you did break out, held above this level, held it, pushed. And the good thing is we're not the retail traders who were trying to short here on gold. The majority of people would have been short here on gold. At least we weren't them. Do I manage this trade on this wick? This one here. This one here will be the final stop loss for people. Anyone who is short here, final stops will be just above here. So even if gold's going to have the next big push down, it's very likely going to come and grab these highs. And even if it's going to push up, well, it's obviously still going to grab these highs. So in either situation, these highs are going to get grabbed. Therefore, to me, that would be a pretty logical exit. Did us dirty though. Did us very, very dirty. Even here, you know, like even if this, it's only the 5, but even if it was the 15, I'd be watching this. I'm like, oh, you're grabbing the highs, closing bearish. You're like, cool. You're probably going to come down and grab the lows and then push. But you didn't. You opened and just ripped. And as soon as you start grabbing these highs, well, does it make sense to start buying at the resistance here? It's like, yeah, we do have these targets, but given how range bound we've been, we could have easily just grabbed these and I'd have been stuck in a buy right at resistance. Target on the 15. Still the same, man. Still the same. I would, if you're on it on the 15, like if you're buying from down here, see how you react around here. Because you're either going to grab these highs and continue to range, or you're going to grab these highs and just push straight through. So if you start grabbing these highs and breaking through, maybe you can start trailing aggressively. Or if you just do want the intraday scalp, given how range bound we have been, and you are still coming in some massive levels here, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad place to lock it in. So yeah, same area, man, same level. Let's have a look, Mikey. The high one. Well, the thing is, you do have this high here, which I do still think is a nice high as well. But it's more so depending on where your entry is. As soon as you start coming into these levels, like you could easily, you know, come into here and then have some decent pullbacks and before then pushing. Which for me, I'd rather, yeah, exit at these highs. And if you do get some more pullbacks and create some more liquidity, cool, you can maybe use some of that to buy some more after. If next 5 comes down and grabs the lows, could it be worth it? 15, maybe. I don't think so though. Maybe. Did any of you other guys still hold that trade? Kind of gutted I didn't, but it didn't give me any reason to do so. But it was one of them, I say. There's such a high chance. 21 ticks, I'm out. Yeah, nice work, Chow. You didn't tell us we were holding, man. I was scared. What are you scared of? What are you scared of, Chow? I held, but was stressful. Yeah, very stressful, man. Depends on what time frame you're at. Like, if you were taking off the 15 or 30, it's like, well, the 15, your real exit is if you break back below there, you take it and walk away. What are you scared of? I'm scared of everything, man. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of you shouting at me all the time. Took this trade today earlier. What's your thoughts? Let's have a look. You bought at resistance, man. Kind of similar to the one here. Once you start grabbing these highs, would I take a buy here? Not really, because if this doesn't work, I'm going to get in a long at resistance, which is going to look pretty stupid when I look back. So the only thing I would say is, yeah, you did grab the lows, but you have a nice, very nice support, big fake out, support, resistance level, which you never really broke above. So you're buying right at resistance. I'd personally wait for it to close above bottom wick, and then I've just done it so many times, where I could be trying to buy a trade into liquidity, and then I end up looking back and I go, fuck, that didn't work. I'm literally in a buy at resistance. It's the only thing I would say there, man. Yeah, Bitcoin easily going to zero, man. Yeah, you'll see zero this year for sure. Yeah, lovely entry, man. 4107. Yeah, beautiful entry. Very, very nice entry. Great hold, man. Great hold. Very, very nice hold. Yeah, let's keep an eye on the DAX as well, man. Absolutely. Up 26 ticks. Good work, Paul. It was on the 15 flip. Yeah, nice. Yeah, start breaking. That's the thing. You had two equal highs here. I was like, oh, maybe just come down and grab the lows, and then I can, you had these two equal highs, so absolutely made sense. Let's see, teasing around these highs. If we maybe grab some lows, I would consider it, but it'd be very risky. There's a very decent breakout here. Now we look back and we go, oh cool, London's actually had a decent move here. 26 ticks is amazing, man. Well done. This was our original play. Where we end from here? There you go, straight to the highs. Where did we get out? Here. There wasn't even a place to re-enter. So there you go. Straight rejection, instant rejection off them levels. Whether you break it, we'll have to see. But anyone who has been selling gold here this morning has just been stopped out. So we called these nice buys up. Unfortunately, it wasn't very easy to execute. But like I said to you guys, at least we weren't the retail traders who would have been trying to short here. The amount of people who would have been trying to short this hourly breakout here on gold would have been huge. People who try and trade breaks and retests, that's why breaks and retests without liquidity don't work. People would have seen this breakout. They said, okay, cool, I'm going to go short of this rejection. I'm going to put my stop just above here. Well, they've now all been stopped out. And that's what the whole long bias was based off. People trying to short, trying to call the tops, and us buying into where most people were trying to sell. The reason I was looking for the buys is because look at this on gold. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 equal highs. And even if gold was going to move down, you're going to grab these highs first and grab the liquidity. Yeah, great call, clear take profit. Yeah, absolutely, man. Very, very clear take profit. And 29 ticks. Good work, man. Amazing. Good job. Beautiful work. If you guys did get it, well done. Must be nice. Good job. Very, very nice job. Let me just share in Discord. Closed 50%. Nice, nice, nice. Equal highs is just highs that have respected one another without grabbing them. Up 15. Yeah, nice. Good work, man. Good job, Johnny. Done for the day. Yeah, beautiful, man. 15 ticks in this range is good. It's a very, very tough range. Yeah, equal highs. I call equal highs just highs that have respected. So this high respected this high, this high respected this high, this high respected this high. Oh, if gold's ever going to have a big move up or down, it never does that. It's always going to do something like this. We're going to come up and wick out all the highs and then potentially move down. It's like even here, you've got 1, 2, 3 equal highs. If this high respect to this high, this high respect to this high. So what do? You come up, you liquidate all of them, and then you potentially come down. So exactly the same thing here and here. 15, yeah, 15's good, man. 15's good. 26 locked in the highs. Yeah, well done, guys. Beautiful work. Very, very nice work. A bloody beautiful play. All you guys who did hold the longs, where were the signals? That's what I want to know. Nah, beautiful work, guys. Well done. Good job on holding it. You followed your plan. Amazing. Instant reaction off these highs as well. 49 ticks. Amazing, man. Amazing. 49 ticks in this range on gold is amazing. Because look at what we're actually doing here. You know, obviously we're having to dive down a lot into 5 minutes to kind of understand the levels. But look at this. We've done absolutely nothing here. So if you're up anything on the day, that's amazing. Well done. You've followed the plan well and you've executed this range. Don't give it back, though. Don't give it back in this range because we still haven't broken out yet. We've come up. We've liquidated these highs. So what happens above here, well, we have to see. Could we start breaking back up into 29.50? Yeah, I would like to see that. But I'm going to see the next bottom wick on the 30. I'm out 30 ticks. Nice work, Paul. Good job, man. Beautiful work. 30 ticks is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And as you guys can see, literally the levels got hit perfectly. So this is where we would have exited, right here. 40 ticks. Which on the futures is painful because it was actually from that 5 minute flip before, like 40. 43. Perfect exit. Came up, grabbed the highs. Instant rejection. Solid rejection off this level as well. Look at that. Why is it a solid level of that level? Because that's where a lot of retailers would have had their stops. And they're getting... That's where liquidity is sitting above these highs. Price pushing up to grab the highs and then potential push. Look at that. What an instant reaction. Being up 40 ticks to back down to 14. Perfect liquidity levels there. Look at that. Does that mean we can start going short? I don't know. Up 160. Share some, man. Let's share. Let's share them around, please. Hey, up 160. I'll take some if you want to share some. If we break out and hit the next level, then I pass phase 1 the FT1 challenge. Nice, man. Nice. Let's kind of see how this 30 closes. Gonna get the 30 and Audi closer in here in London Open in 5 minutes. Oh, I think you guys are pulling my leg here. I don't know about that. Give me 2 seconds, guys. We're going to run to the toilet and we'll stay on for this London Open here. 2 seconds. Sorry, my mic was muted. They're saying, yeah, follow you for some time. I appreciate it, man. Do you have to be a member of the group to join the retreat? You don't have to be a member, but you do have to. The retreat is ticket-based because everything is paid for and pre-booked. It's not like something you can just kind of just rock up to. But man, if there's some times where, you know, we got some free time, which we have plenty, and we just go down to some cafes and restaurants down on the beach, you can absolutely join, man. Drop me a message on Instagram and you can catch up. But to attend the conference days and everything else that we have planned, yeah, unfortunately it is just ticket based. But like I say, if there's other stuff where we got plenty of time, we're just down the beach chilling, yeah, 100%, man. Just drop me a message on Instagram. I'll be there on Saturday. But yeah, like any guys who want to join the retreats, you don't have to be a member of the community. You will get free access to the community for 2 months after the retreat as well. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to ignore your message. EU CPI affect gold much? No, not too much. Not too much. Because it's going to bring in a little bit of volume if there's a lot of uncertainty, etc. But nah, nothing like huge. Nothing crazy. When is that? Yeah, what German CPI on Friday? No, not too much. Could get a nice, still get a nice hourly closure here, where we're finally actually breaking back above the range. So this is the first time today that we have. Where was that original 15 flip that we talked about earlier? All the way down there. Wow, look at that. That was that 15 flip we spoke about at the start. That's disgusting. Disgusting. So we are closing for the first time back above here, which is good. So if we can now get a bottom wick, I don't see any reason why we can't fulfill buys up into 29.50. How easy that's going to be, I'm not too sure. But let's see. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm not gonna get biased to grab those. Give me 2 seconds. There is a dog on the loose outside, and I had no idea whose it is. So I'm just gonna go quickly check. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm not gonna be buying gold from here anyway. I want to see a bit of a bottom wick on this 30 before we can then look for these buys. So I'll be 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I don't know. He's just out there chilling, roaming around. I assume it's I assume it's someone's. All right. What are we doing here, Gold? What are we doing here, Goldie? Afternoon, bro. Hey, man, what's going on? You're in the DAX. Nice. Oh, nice. Let's grab some highs. So we just had a nice, strong hourly closure there. We're coming down for some lows. Creating 250. If we can grab some lows and start breaking back out, we could see some longs. We could see some longs. Hey, man, how are you today? Hey, man, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm doing well. Nice push here on Goldie to start the day. Let me just close the door. So what I really want to see here on Goldie is come down and grab some 50-minute lows, re-break the highs, and we could have some more longs. 4 hour grabbing previous 4 hour highs. And if we do grab these lows and then re-break out, we have a very valid stop with a very decent target. I think if you grab these lows, restart breaking higher, 29.50 wouldn't be too far away. The only thing is, what we wouldn't want to see is price actually close back below here. Because if you start closing back below here and you get trapped into here, anything can happen. So what we want to see is, grab the lows, hold above this level, and then buy. If we do close back below here, then we want to see price come down. If it comes down, we want to see price get back above, and then cool. Amazing, we got fake out buys. Easy. Easy. Hey, Aaron, appreciate the streams. Thank you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you gain some value here. Did you get on the sells on the DAX, man? It's nice. It's a nice push so far if you did. Got a big gap here to fill as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good man. Good man. A very, very nice push. Did you get the flip or something, or did you get a little higher? What's copper up to? Copper chilling. Goldie got some time. What, you got the gap all the way down here? I'm out $700. Amazing, man. Nice quick scalp there at the London Open. Good job. Nice push. Grab the highs. Held resistant. Yeah, beautiful, man. Well done. $700 on a quick 5-minute scalp is amazing. Beautiful work, man. Beautiful work. What's Goldie up to? Nah, I was in the longs, man. I had buys from here. We got long on this 5-minute flip, but then once we actually failed to drive and we weren't breaking this resistance, I got out at like here or something, which on the futures was like minus 6 ticks, so like here. But my whole play was trying to get this trade here. But once I saw price holding this resistance and not really closing below, and then here you grab highs, close bearish, I didn't really get a reason to re-enter. And then by the time you had ripped back above, you kind of just pushed straight into it. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't. I took about minus $60. But yeah, our whole plan was buying gold up into here. But it was super messy on every time frame as well. Sometimes, like I say, the 5-minute can be messy, but then you go look at the 15. The 15 is nice. Now they were all ugly. Someone's phoning me. Have I got a margin call? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I've got a margin call. My broker. I've gone into too much debt again. Yeah, great management. Yeah, absolutely, man. Got the buys in Asia this morning. Nice. You get this push up here. Owlie's starting to flip here on gold. 5 minute grab on the lows, trying to break back above. Let's see this 5 minute, because I do still like upside. 15 minute, kind of struggling. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good man. It was a beautiful push. You literally came down, liquidated the lows to the absolute tick, and then boomed. Absolutely boomed. So 5 minutes, just grab the lows, close back bullish. Yep, it's I definitely can, man. Yep, it's something that people can apply for sure. Look at this gold. You don't just rip. Yeah, I definitely can, man. That's what Mark was doing with his streams. It was growing it pretty well, actually. Similar to what I kind of do with Top Step, I guess. But yeah, you'll absolutely be able to do it with the Traders Club for sure. Goldie pushing. I agree. Anyway, to buy here, unfortunately. I just want to watch this rip, but missed my buy limit by 3 pips. Damn. Missed your buy by 3 pips. That's tough, man. Serious. I don't really want to buy gold here because we're buying right at that resistance. But this 5 minute was nice. You grab the lows and close bullish. I just would have wanted to see a bottom wick before pushing up here. And I'm watching this. I'm watching this 15 up here as well, and the 15 is not really showing me too much. What the hell? Futures over forest, yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Kind of creating a little bit of a range here. What's the DAX? Oh my days! Look at that for a push. The code for Top Step is there's no code, man. If you just click the link. Why is the link not working? If you just click the link and accept cookies, it will automatically be applied. As long as you accept cookies, it will automatically be applied at the checkout, man. No codes though. Oh, that's a shame. Enter the pullback of Bitcoin. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look at Goldie. I don't want to miss anything. Kind of chopping a lot here. Let's have a look. If you have already signed up before, I'm not too sure. Double check. Give it a try. If it doesn't, it may be because you've already joined before. But if you haven't joined before, give it a try and it will work at the checkout. There's no codes though. Yeah, that looks good to me, man. Looks beautiful. Some highs to come and grab. Big zone. Goldie squeezing low here, guys. But yeah, pull them back. Nice, very nice bounce, man. Very nice. What's that? 1 minute again. Oh, that's a Goldie. Sorry, I thought you said Bitcoin. Where did I read Bitcoin from? I don't know. I don't know why. Oh, CTC. I thought you said BTC for some reason. Yeah, no, that's a decent bounce, man. It's a strong resistance you're coming into, as long as you're managing risk. I like that. I like that. Which, speaking of Bitcoin, because we've got some time here on Goldie, what's Bitcoin been up to? Has it hit 0 yet? No, not yet. Not too much though. 95 is a solid level. Solid level. XRP, not doing too much. 0. Nah, never see the day, unfortunately. Out for 42, nice. Code for when you reset, so if you reset it's full price. Now, if you want to do a it depends when you do the reset. If you do the reset halfway through, it's $99 if you want to reset your account. Or you mean if you want to like close it and do it with the link? If you wanted to close it and do it with the link, I'm not too sure, man. Bybit got hacked last night, really? Yeah, I've seen Gary's economics. I really like his content. I'm a big fan of him, but yeah, Bitcoin to zero is it's a pretty bold claim. It's a pretty wild claim, but I think it was maybe just for the clicks or something. I like his content though. I've been following for a while. Goldie holding this resistance here, still squeezing lower. Failed to really close above. You are coming down and liquidating these lows now. So this is what I wanted to see for the buyers. I want to see how we react after we liquidate these lows. If we start grabbing these lows and holding above, cool, we got buyers. Good night, all. Good night, man. Wow, link to a ledger. 1.4 billion. Jesus. See, this is good. We're coming down, we're grabbing the lows. I need to see how we're going to react around here. And now that we have closed back below, well, that's fine. We could have fake out buys soon. Fake out buys back above here on gold. Probably here. We'll refine it on the 5 minute once this starts to look like it can flip. 1.4 billion in Ethereum, that's insane. Cool, so we're grabbing the lows here. So we start grabbing these lows, like I say, getting back above. I will start to drop down to the 5 minute. Let's have a look. 5 minute is absolutely disgusting, but 15 minute is nice. So we're coming down, grabbing these lows. We have a lot of highs up here as well. Putting a bit of a barcode here on the 5 minute, but on the 15, we know that this is a nice low. So we're not looking at this price action too much. We're more so just looking for a breakout to follow this 15. Still squeezing lower though. No buys just yet. No buys. Like I said, the good thing about this level is when you use these levels as like barriers, it stops you from getting in a trade too quick. Because if you've closed below it and you want longs, well, is there any reason to start buying if you've just closed below this level? Of course not. So if you now start closing back above, fantastic. This is going to be our fake out level, getting buys. Yeah, Friday's high would be lovely. 29.50, which I think is pretty much exactly where it is. Yeah. So if you look at this on a higher time frame, only thing is this is still major 4-hour resistance, and the buys before were pretty much buying into these 4-hour highs. I think if you come back to 29.50, there's a high chance you also just rip all-time highs. I would be very surprised to see gold come up into 29.50 and then sell off. I think if you're going to come that high, but you're probably going to come into here, sell off a little bit, and then probably just rip it and start seeing some new all-time highs again. But again, this is a big, if we just delete everything for a second. Look at where we are currently at. That's why the buys earlier were nice, because we were buying into this. But now that we're back here again, just got to be a little bit more cautious. So if you start seeing some ranges, you know, that, well, it makes sense. 15's trying to flip after liquidating these lows. I'd like to see some volume. Yeah, I don't know why. Some it is eligible for and some it's not. I don't know. I've had so many people say before it doesn't work for them. And I had so many people saying, "Oh, thanks you for the code at 20% off." So I'm not too sure. As long as you go on it and it says accept cookies, that's the only really way I know how to do it. Holding the DAX longer. Oh my days. Yeah, he should have at least held some runners, because you got this big gap down here. I mean, it's easy to say in hindsight. You got this massive gap here. There's a very high chance you're going to fill. Anytime DAX does have big gaps, they do get filled a lot. Gap down, filled it in. Here, gapped up, never filled in this gap. Gapped up, filled it in, then continued pushing. This was a massive one. I know a lot of people were buying into this huge gap. Eventually came all the way back in and filled it in. And you know, it is overall bearish. So, but man, as long as you got your piece of the pie, that's all that matters, man. Did I buy extra data? No, I didn't, man. No. Oh, you can't. Sorry, you can't trade DAX on Top Step. This is just something we look at as well. But you can't actually trade this on Top Step. We use the Top Step for trading gold. So expired. I will ask the question, man. I will ask the question. Yeah, beautiful push, man. I mean, to at least into here would make a lot of sense. There's an area to start bouncing from here. Big level. That was a beautiful push on the DAX. 22k subs giveaway. I will do one after this on Instagram. Not for that reason, though. So you guys go onto my Instagram, aaron.trades. I will do a giveaway for a... let me see. For free access for 1 month to the Traders Club that has just launched. I will do that on my Instagram after. I meant to do it yesterday, but it was too late. So I will do it tomorrow. I will do it after this stream. And I will announce it tomorrow, on tomorrow's stream. So head over to my Instagram. I will post it up after. And you guys can, I'll give away 1 month free access to the brand new Traders Club. Goldie's still squeezing down here, guys. For a 100k account at least. Is it what, a 100k live account or what? Demo account? I'll give you a demo account. We can do demo accounts. Never thought I would love trading that much when I started. What an amazing community. No ego. Everybody's helping each other. Absolutely, man. That's what it's all about. Even when gold's like creating these ugly ranges, you know, we're still sitting here having fun. Well, at least we're not trying to trade these and trying to go long and trying to go short, trying to go long and getting chopped up. We're chilling. Yeah, big battle going on here. That's the thing, you don't want to see this. If you see this push down too much, then the 4 hours grabbing previous 4 hour highs to massively hold this resistance. Which, if that happens, I'm not too sure where gold will go for the rest of the day, I'll be honest. Which is fine, you know, it's okay. It's okay to sometimes not know where gold needs to tap into. Like today in Asia, I wasn't really too sure. But once you see liquidity being formed, cool, then you get your trades. Which at some point it will get formed. So if we start now, like if we start coming down here and teasing around these lows and start bouncing, well then guess what? That will become a liquidity level. And then cool, then you could maybe look for a little short down into that. Because people will try to jump in the longest and, you know, liquidity will be created. Which reminds me, I need to do a video on that for you community guys. Waiting for liquidity to be formed. Yeah, it's very key. It's just $99, man. 99. Come for as long or as little as you want. If you are new to the streams, though, I would say just keep tuning in here for a while. See if you like the way I trade. And if you want to learn a little bit more, you're more than welcome. But I say if you are brand new, just keep tuning in here. You'll still get a lot of value being here as well, man. We'll do the Asia market calls every day and New York market calls every day. For as long as you want to stay in, man. If you want to stay in for longer, it works out even cheaper. So it's just per month. If you want to join for 3, then it's even cheaper. It's like 89-ish. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, YouTube guys. I just inserted an ad by accident. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I hope it was a good one. Thanks, man. Have a good evening. Yeah, you too, man. See you next time. I'm going back on the trading nut tomorrow. Hopefully that will come out not too long after we record it tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Wink, wink. No, I actually didn't. It's probably like $1 or something. Hi, Aaron. What's up? Hey, what's up, Bounce? Going on? Goldie just kind of getting a little bit ugly in here, guys. If you wonder why I'm not really doing too much, is there's nothing really too much here for me. Thoughts on Top Step denying payouts? Top Step have never denied a payout. Top Step denied a payout once because the guy was hedging across 2 different accounts. That is the only time Top Step have ever denied a payout. If you trade properly, Top Step will never deny you a payout. Even if, you know, you bought gold from here and you sold it up here and you made 50,000, Top Step will still pay you out. But if you buy on one count and then sell on the other, expect to get a payout, nah, denied. Which I think is absolutely fair. Like, people are kind of freaking out about like Top Step denying payouts. Like, Top Step will never deny you a payout if you trade properly. But if you try and violate it in the sense of buying on one and selling on the other, well, yeah, you don't deserve to get the payout. That's not profitable trading. But yeah, in terms of like denying payouts, nah, never. Top Step will never deny it. Like, even if it's you know, even on some prop firms, you know, you could make like 50 grand and they'll deny it for no reason. Top Step would never do that. I've never been denied a payout on Top Step. I don't know anyone that has. I know people who have taken out 6 figures from Top Step as well. Yeah, it's all to do with that, man. Trying to buy on one and sell on the other, or like full margining every single one. Trying to like just kind of rinse it and not trying to trade properly. I guess what a lot of people do. A lot of people see like the huge payouts. They're just trying to go full margin. It's like, not many people actually treat it like trying to trade consistently. There was a lot of rule changes and a lot of people like oh my god, like this is the worst thing ever. It's like, nah, if you trade properly, then these rules, they will not affect you in the slightest. And if they did, you guys would be the first to know about it. If I ever was ever done it, I would absolutely tell you guys. I wouldn't promote anything I don't actually truly use and believe in. Dirty dogs, yeah. Proper dirty dogs. Very clever though. Trying to get there. One up. Look at this. 30 minutes about to engulf back bearish here. Which, would we be looking for sells? Personally, not really. I'm not really too interested in sells. The reason I'm not too interested in sells, I just have no downside targets, which is a little bit tough. Is anyone else looking at anything else? Because it doesn't have to just be gold, or doesn't just have to be futures. If anyone's looking at anything else, or you want me to break down any other markets, we got time here. That's what these sessions are for, not just to watch you guys hear me ramble about gold. Feel free to send over anything, and we can have a look. Even if I don't trade it, we can still have a look. Check Ethereum. Let's have a look. GJ, yep. Well, we'll have a look at GJ, man, yep. Ethereum came up, liquidate the highs. I have some alerts down here to consider starting to watch Ethereum, but I would only start watching it once you come down and liquidate these lows, tap back into 2000. So only really when it get overall interesting for me. But look at that, beautiful grab of the highs. Boom, huge sell-off. Or what have we not done to the lows? We haven't grabbed the lows. They still follow the same liquidity principles. So I'll be looking for this to squeeze lower. GJ, I haven't looked at GJ in a while, so it'll be interesting. What have we done? So, what have we done? What's the current trend on GJ? For the past 1, 2, 3 weeks, it's been bearish, bullish, bearish. So it's a little bit tough. Friday, you grabbed the highs and closed bearish. Today, you're coming up for an instant top wick. So I would say today, you're probably going to continue pushing down into Friday's lows, which actually looks quite nice. No bottom wick here. 4 hour, create a nice evening star as well. So if I was trading GJ, I would be selling GJ down into these areas. Euro yen's looking nicer. Let's have a look. Let me just check Goldie quickly. Is it kind of similar? Yeah, look at that again. That's beautiful. Look at that liquidity continuation play. Grab the highs, reflip back bearish. Where are you going to come down to? These lows. So if this flips bearish, yeah, you'll get some decent pushes down, which if you measure that as a tick perspective, 60 tick trade there, potentially. So I'd be watching this as your liquidity level. Anyone who's trying to buy euro yen, pound yen, stops will be down below there. Now, if I was trying to be a seller here, though, I would probably already want to be in. That's the only thing, because you are coming into support. So if you're not already in this, I would like to see a bit of a top wick, and then I'd be looking for the shorts. And that daily to flip bearish. Once that daily flips bearish, I think you can get some decent pushes. But that was a lovely, lovely sell-off on Friday. Very, very nice sell. What time is that? London as well. And continuation in New York. NQ selling off. Yeah, on Friday had a big sell-off. Massive, massive sell-off. Without really grabbing all-time highs, which I was very surprised about. We got a lot of earnings this week. 29.35 to squeeze to. Back down here? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, nice one, Casey. See you next time, man. Took NQ shorts at 21.761. 761. Let me see. Good night, Chow. Around here. If you did, that was nice. Quick move. Yeah, it's a very quick move. It was a lovely move, though. Very nice move, man. Very nice quick scalp. Had a decent push down. Some lows to grab. Boom. I like that. Wow, look at the DAX. Slept on the DAX this morning. Look at that. What a push. But yeah, he had a huge sell-off on Friday. Which, it's not really changed too much. It is probably a very, very decent push. Which you have now closed back below a major level here. Which could bring in some more downside. After the daily just went so doji for 1, 2, 3 days. Came up, grabbed the highs. Did you grab the daily highs as well? Yeah, you did. Look at that. Came up, liquidated the daily highs, and then flipped bearish, and bam, massive push. The thing is, it also gets pretty ugly in here. Like, this is where it gets really, really tough as well. Flip of the 15. I still like fake out buys above there. I personally wouldn't buy it until then. I wouldn't take anything in this range. But if you get back above, otherwise you may come down and you probably need to re-grab these lows one more time. But yeah, for me, if I want to buy gold, I'm not buying until it gets back above there. Once it gets back above here, you got like a 70 tick range. So it's kind of better just to wait for that. Otherwise, in this range here, you can get very, 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 very messy. But looking on the 15, to me it looks like you need to re-grab the lows. You're kind of creating two equal lows. Same as the 30. Closed back below this. You kind of held. You got so many levels here. You didn't close below here. You held this, but you closed back below here. Last time you closed back below here, you had a very, very decent push down. So yeah, I would say for gold, if we want the longs, back above here, great. Fake out buys. Fake out buys for Goldie. But for me personally, yeah, I wouldn't even be watching it in this area. I'd just come back at the 30s, the 30 close above. Nope, cool. Come back next 30s, next 30 close above. Yep, cool. Then I can trade. Copper. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, copper's messy. Copper, you have come down and you just pushed into them lows, which is nice. I wouldn't really want to be executing positions here on copper, personally. How do I choose the levels to wait for closures back above? Well, just based off the fact that last time you massively held this resistance level, you've held it here, you've held it here, you broke below, you broke above it, and then held it. Big resistance, break above, straight back below, massive fake out. You closed above, straight back below. So if I want longs, well, I want to see price get back above this level, and then I can get in. So just based off where price is closing, has most recently closed above and then straight back below. So I'm kind of looking at all these wicks here. Like, okay, cool. This is massive resistance. We tried to close above it, and then we close straight back below. So if I want longs, well, I want to see price close back above that, confirm the fake out, and then I can get in. But what I also want to see is, like, I don't want to just see like a little closure above. Like, I want to see some good volume. Whether it closes above this line or it closes above these highs, doesn't really matter. I just want to see a decent fake out confirmation, and then I want to get in. Kind of similar to down here. I want to see us, you know, grab some lows and then close back above, and then cool, that's my fake out, and then I can kind of look at that level and go, cool, that was my fake out level, that's my buy level. That's the reason we were talking about these buys earlier, based off that. So I pretty much want to see the exact same thing. I want to see it maybe grab some lows, get back above here, and then boom, then I can buy. Otherwise, if I try and buy before this, well, the previous 30s closed below, so if I try and long, I'm trying to predict the markets. The markets have just told me we can't sustain above this resistance level, and we're pushing lower. So if I try buy from here, I'm trying to put my opinions on the markets. However, if we do close back above, cool, I can react to that. Strategy for gold, yeah, a bit of both, man. There's some discretion to it as well, but I still have overall rules that I will follow, and the biggest one is liquidity for me. That's the most important part for gold. Yeah, a little bit tough on Goldie. Wow, look at the DAX still selling off. What a rip. I wonder if Ash got that. I bet he did. Let me have a look. Where is he? Oh, I didn't. Hi, bro. Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, thanks, Ash. Yeah, so you got to say thanks to Ash. What a beautiful push, though. That's such a crazy rip up in Asia as well. Market open, gapped up, bam. And look at this daily now. Look at the daily, look at that. If this flips bearish, you could still come so much lower on the DAX. You just came up and ripped all of these highs, you still got all the way down here. Look at the weekly close as well. The weekly close bearish. Where's the next liquidity level? Well, previous weekly lows. Still a lot of room. A lot of room. Kind of like here, you had a massive push down, you never grabbed the lows, you pulled back, ripped the lows. Pulled back, ripped the lows, then came up again, and then came down. So these would be the lows you'd be looking to watch. Come on, Goldie, what are we up to? How's the Owly looking? Owly's still holding above. Fifteen's kind of messing. And look at that, we were able to call these buys up here. And if we even just look at gold, it's like, what have we actually done today? We've done nothing, but we've still been able to call a very nice push up here. All based off understanding liquidity. But now that we're back up here, 4-hour resistance is bound to get tough. It's bound to get tough. Use my liquidity on 2 minute? Yeah, definitely, man. You can use it on whichever time frame you want. The same principles happen on every time frame. I know a guy in the community, if he's still here, Alad, he trades NASDAQ on the 1 minute using the same plan. You could trade this strategy using the 5 minute, the 2 minute, the 1 minute. You could even use it trading the daily. The same principles happen on all of the time frames, man. On all of the time frames. Oh, look at that on DAX. Holy shit. That is crazy. Not trading gold. Nah, he doesn't too much anymore, man. He likes to trade NASDAQ in the power hour. Just because he's very busy with work and stuff, he likes to trade NASDAQ in the power hour. And he's been doing very well with it. He's been just taking very like trendline liquidity plays, and that's pretty much it. That's all he's really been trading, and it's been doing very, very well for him. Literally just goes on NASDAQ, just waits for a trend line to be formed, waits for like the 2 touches, and then tries to buy the breakout. It's very good. And he just trades in power hour as well. It's like, what? You could have been looking at what? Like that or something? Shorten into that. power hour is the final hour of the day, which happens between Brisbane time. That's when I jumped on last time. 6 until 7 a.m. 6 until 7 a.m. So where we go? Did you get much movement? Yeah, 5. So I didn't do too much on Saturday. Oh yeah, Friday for the Americans. Let's see. You get a lot of volume during that time. 6 until where are we here? Here. 6 here. Sometimes you get some big volume pushes into the close. Yeah, the power play, absolutely. Yeah, it's like the final hour of the day. You get a lot of volume. So he just trades that. Or just trades like leading up to that as well. It's officially like 6 until 7, but you can start trading it from like 5 a.m., which New York time is about like Central time, 2 until 3 p.m. Goldie's still squeezing low here, guys. Coming down, grabbing them lows. I tried it. I didn't have too much success. I just can't trade NAS. I just don't understand it well enough. It just, the price action compared to gold is just so different. You try and trade gold, you try and trade NAS, they're just two completely different ball games. I had some good trades on it, then I had some fucking terrible trades on it as well. What template do I use? Yeah, hard enough times 100%, man. Another $800 on the DAX 5-minute continuation. Amazing, man. To be fair, it's ripping for that gap, so you still had the gap to fill. Look at that. Pff, crazy. Template on TradingView just looks smooth. You mean like the colors, man? I just kind of have it. The colors I had set it to a while ago have... I don't think you can actually get these anymore, but... Where's the... You have like a gradient in it as well. But yeah, it's very nice on the eye. Today's my lucky day. Nah, today's your well-executed day, man. You saw some highs. You had a downside gap to fill. You executed well. Great day. How much did you get up on the day on the DAX, man? How much did you get in total? Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh, thank you. Nice. 2-point goal future got bored. Good, man. 1,400 for now. That's amazing, man. Well done. Beautiful day. You come right down to the lows here as well. Could come down to here. That's a solid wick there. I think if you're going to see a gap fill, you may retrace into these areas first. What are we up to, Goldie? Goldie's still dipping down here. Look at this. Massive hourly fake out incoming here on gold. Hourly broke above. Back below. Massive resistance. Above. Did you grab the highs? Oh, you actually did. I thought it was double top. Yeah, you did. Look at that. It's very minor, but you did just grab the previous hourly highs as well. And then you pull back down here. Grab the previous hourly highs, back below. So massive fake out level. So what does that mean for gold? If we're having a massive fake out of this big resistance, where's going to be the next target? It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard to draw the next target because there's so much mess to the left. And we have grabbed all liquidity. Is that 4 hours starting to flip as well? Not quite. Wow, huge trades, man. Look at that. Yeah, huge. Great hold as well, man. Great hold. Yeah, 4-hour highs as well. Yeah, liquidating previous 4-hour highs. Massive 4-hour resistance. So that's the thing. You know, although we have had this nice little push up today, on the grand scheme of things, we haven't actually done anything. You know, we grabbed the highs. Couldn't really close out. You've got support being formed here. You've got support here. You've got support here. Like, there's so much mess to the left. That's why you guys just got to be super patient in these areas. You can revenge trade and force all the trades you want in this area when the ranges get clearer for the rest of the week and you're constantly trying to chase your tail because you couldn't stay patient in these areas. That's why you won't be profitable. If gold's in a massive range, just accept it and wait. Yeah, did you just grab the lows and reject? Ah, you didn't. Solid rejection. We're down to 30. Oh, look at that. Could that be a big liquidity wick? Still, for me, though, I have to see price get back above. I won't buy it in this area. I have to see it get back above. But that's a big rejection, yep. You've got to be patient with gold in these areas. Like I say, when the daily is like this, it's no surprise that the lower time frame's super choppy. Like when you guys were on the retreat in Vietnam, when the daily was like this, the lower time frame was absolutely awful. Like, it's just an absolute shit show. So whenever you see the daily kind of creating these aggressive, you know, doji candles with no real direction, just stay patient. Just stay patient. Yeah, it was the worst time. It literally was. It was what? This was the Monday. We ripped the highs and ripped down in our conference day, where Mark took some secret trades, and then this was the rest of the week. It was insane. And this is very, very rare that you see that. Here you do, but it's very, very rare to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it was another 9 doji candles, because the lower time frame was like, it is not worth watching. Like, it's that. That's why it's always so important to understand, what's my daily time frame doing? Is my daily time frame trending? Yes, cool. Trade? Is there any real direction for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days? No. Cool. So when I drop down to the lower time frame, I'm just going to be a little bit more cautious. And that's trading. You're not going to trade every single day. If we are trading every single day, I can almost promise you, you're not going to be profitable every single day. Inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour. Yep, absolutely. Kind of got it on both sides as well, actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It was there was some big plays within it. It was so tough for me. But that's why, like, when you guys get to a level of like full-time trading, it's like, cool. You just stay patient them days. Like, you trade for freedom. You don't trade to be a slave to the chart. So when the markets, which is very rare, but when the markets are doing this, cool. Just wait for the daily to break out and then trade outside of that. Like here, you could have waited for this day to break out of the range. And then where's your liquidity? Well, easy targets in there. So you could have taken this daily flip up in there. You made 270 ticks in one day. But if you try and revenge trade these days, by the time this day comes in, you're just trying to about maybe get back to break even. Or you're trying to recover that funded account. Whereas if you stay patient, the markets come to you. Boom, trade this day, 270 ticks in one day. I think that's a pretty good day if you ask me. Like on my personal account, let me just let me export the data on my personal account and upload it to TradeZilla quickly. How do I do it again? Wait, what? No, meta editor. What are you talking about? What are you on about? We're gonna hear the good old noises. Where are they? Where's the MetaTrader noises? Ah. Why is there no MetaTrader noises? No, you can't hold overnight on Top Step. Top Step is just for day trading. You have to close all your positions by 3 p.m. Central Time. Last month ago. Report. Updates. No, I don't want to do an update. Leave me alone. HTML. Save. Need to bounce. See you all later. Yeah, all good, man. I'll see you for the pre-New York session. Enjoy, man. Already exists. Yeah, replace it, mate. TradeZilla. Let me just have a look here. Goldie, did you grab the hourly lows? Kind of. Let's see. I still want to see this close. This is a very nice rejection, though. Yeah, this could close very nice. This could close very nice. How do I add trade? Yeah, it didn't get grabbed, but that's a beautiful grab of lows. This could be enough. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is a very, very nice grab. Although you didn't grab the alloys, you still just grabbed all of these as you're holding the support. Oh, this could be nice here. We could have some buys here soon. We could have some buys here. Do you do Asia and Pre-New York on YouTube? That's only on Discord, man. We do the market calls. Anytime I'm not on stream, we do the market call for that session. Look at this 15. If this 15 engulfs back above here, we could have some more buys. This hourly might actually flip bullish in the last 10 minutes, which is crazy. I want to see that. I want to see this actually close. Look at this. What a recovery. That's crazy. 30 minutes flipping bullish there as well. As long as this 30-minute close above, bottom wick on the next 30, and you got buys into 29.50. What a recovery there. Don't go too crazy though. Don't go too crazy. Wow, look at that. Still though, I'm not just chasing it. I'm letting it follow the plan. Long NQ, nice man, nice. Nice little morning star there. Yeah, nice. Look at Goldie, what a recovery. Still though, follow the plan. Don't just start buying now. It's not how we trade. Still, you gotta let it grab the lows, break out, and then trade. If you get a nice bottom wick soon, 50 ticks back up into 29.50, which we could fill that range in quite quick as well, especially with this volume. This is the most volume we've seen so far today. Look at that 30, what a rip. What a rip. How he came all the way down. So it stopped out a lot of people. Now flipping all the way back up. Which is good, because I don't want to see it hold in this range. Because if you hold, anytime you close back into this range today, I will not trade it. But as long as we can hold above here, then our range is from here all the way up into here. Eight minutes. How's the futures looking? Is the futures looking the same? Yep. Futures is looking nice as well. What time around here? 15. The futures from where you're currently at up into the highs is about 62. Yeah, so pretty much the same. From where you're currently at up into there, yeah, 52. 10 extra on the futures. And it's that big a volume that I need to see a bottom wick because I need a good risk reward. I'm not just going to chase it from here. We don't chase trades for the sake of it. Funding Pro. Nah, I haven't, man. I can have a look. Can definitely have a look. What a push on Goldie. What a push. This is huge. How much volume is this from these? It's about 70 ticks out of nowhere. It's amazing. In that 1 5-minute candle, you got 36. Huge. So all we want to see, bottom wick, straight back in. If it just pushes from here, that's fine, okay. 29.50 and Friday's high. Friday's high will be the liquidity level, but it's basically at 29.50 that I would just target there. 57, yeah, what a push. Absolutely nuts. Out of nowhere. Greens from Cali, Colombia. Good morning, man. Welcome. Broke back above here. Ripping. Look at this hourly. What a bottom wick. That is nuts. How many ticks was that bottom wick? 57. 57 tick hourly bottom wick. That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like it's probably coming back up for these highs here. All I want to see is just bottom wick and buy up into these highs. If it just, like I say, if it just pushes from here, that's fine. They're not our trades. Don't all of a sudden start trying to trade a different plan. Did we ever take trades like this? No. Yeah, it was a disgusting bottom wick, man. Honestly, you very, very, very rarely see a 57 tick bottom wick in a London session. Am I top step? Yeah, I have here. Yeah. What a rip. What an absolutely insane, insane push. Is there no bottom wick on this 15? Yeah, no bottom wick on the 15 on the futures. Is there one on the currency? Nah, look at that. That is insane. No bottom wick on the 15 or the currency either. That is nuts. No bottom wick, 75 ticks. That is crazy. But yeah, I trade on the top step X platform, man. That's where we do all the execution. Nah, you're just gonna push it from here, guys. I'm not chasing this. It's not my trade. I don't care. Would I ever buy it for 15 with no bottom wick and a 75 tick push? Literally never. It's like a news candle. It's insane. If you come straight for the highs. What do you have from where you're at into there? Yeah, 18 ticks. Nah, not my trade. Not my trade. Londoners woke up. I know. They took their time, but they absolutely did wake up. It certainly took their time. 29.26. Ooh. On the currency? Down here? Yeah, that Asia push was nuts. Asia push was huge. Yep, all good, man. Definitely get yourself to bed, man. See you tomorrow. I'm going to call it soon here as well. It's not my push here. It's a massive, massive push, but there's no reason to have been in this, and there's absolutely no reason to chase it. No reason to chase it. 32% people short here on gold. Wow. 33% people short. Who's trying to call the top? Go on, own up. Because I think you're going to squeeze that previous high pretty easily. What do we have? Up into that high. 30 ticks, which is not too bad. Still 30 ticks in the highest, but again, I need it to come and grab slow so I can get some sort of risk reward. I'm not just going to buy gold up there like here. It's very rare to see that you just rip like this with no real entry, but that's just trading. That's just trading. Like I said, it was never going to be easy trying to trade today. No, I didn't trade Asia today, unfortunately, man. I was trying to, and after I saw this big push down, I was working on a lot of the retreat content, but it was absolutely incredible. You grabbed the lows perfectly, broke back above, created liquidity up here, and then ripped. Like, it was insane. It was so, like, what? Almost 200 ticks? It was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, the price is different because this is the spot chart, whereas the top step chart is the futures chart. So I do my analysis on the spot chart and execute on the futures. So I don't actually look at the figures on the side. I just use it to for the price action and buy based off the candles. Because the actual candles, if you look at the candlesticks, they're identical. But yeah, the price on the different are different. I want MT5. Yep, I have MT5 as well, man. I use that for more higher time frame plays. 1 minute to this Audi's going to close here, guys. Still going to close very nice and strong. Well, whoever was short on top step, nice work. Calling the tops. It could get a little bit confusing, but I even when I'm trading gold here, like I don't look at gold's at 29.46. I don't really care unless it's at my key levels. I never look at the number on the side. Just me personally. All I care about is the price action and what the candles are doing. So as long as you just focus on the candles, like if I'm buying gold and putting them in my buy and sell stop orders, it's just below candle highs and lows anyway. Instant resistance being formed. Again, of course it makes sense that we are rejecting from this area. It is just a massive, massive zone. So hourly still closed bullish, breaking back above. You broke back above, massive wick rejection. You still closed bullish. You're probably going to come and re-grab the hourly highs. 5 minute grab the highs, close them back down. Can I really trade off that rejection? Not really. Instant bottom wick on the futures. Like if you look to take this, like where's your stop? Like there's no stop. So if you're trying to trade this, which we're trying to buy gold up into 29.50, if I have nowhere to put a stop, like the only real place is back down here, which a negative risk reward is not for me. So unless we can start, grabbing some lows and then closing back above, cool, then I can look for it. But to buy after this insane rip, which came out of nowhere, it's a little bit hard. A little bit hard. Yeah, don't force it. Yeah, either gambling or scalping. Yep, that's it, man. There's no need to chase it. Like if there wasn't a reason to take this, that's fine. It could have ripped up 1,000 ticks. If there's no reason to execute it, who cares? Follow the plan. Yeah, Nasdaq's booming. Good job. Having a lot of volume here for the London session. Grab the lows, close bullish. Very nice. So although I do believe there's a high chance gold's going to squeeze up into this 29.50, does that mean I'm just going to start buying it with a zero risk reward? Nah. Metmorose executed. Lovely. Yeah, well done, man. Good job. Very nice. All right, it's 7 p.m. here. That's going to be it for today, guys. I don't really see anything up here. Gold has had a massive rip today. And for me, there was just absolutely no entry. Like, look at this on the 15. Is this the price action that we trade, or is this trades that we ever take? Absolutely not. So there is a high chance, like I say, that this flips bullish and pushes into here. But that's personally not going to be my trade. The only way I will trade gold is if the 15 rejects, maybe comes down and grabs some lows, and then, you can play a nice morning star play. That is the only way I will look to trade gold today. But for me personally, I'm going to go back home, have some dinner, fire up the laptop, let price play out for the next at least 30 minutes, and then kind of see what we get then. We're not going to chase this here. It's a big move, but it's just not our move. So you Zoom guys, I will see you guys in about half an hour, 45 minutes. I'll post in trade setups if I do look to take a trade. But yeah, I want to see this price action develop a little bit more. So I'll talk to you guys soon in Discord, and then I'll see you for the pre-New York market call. Trade safe soon, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. Gold's had a massive move here today. It's just not my trade, unfortunately. Sometimes the market does that. That's trading. What can we do? We can accept it, or you can try and buy it and try and chase it and get stopped out. For me personally, I'm going to accept it, let price develop, and come back closer to that New York session. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. I'll be live tomorrow for the Asian session. So be sure to tune in then. We'll do the Asian session tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Trade safe the rest of the day, guys. Don't force it, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.